welcome to the last day of September as we get ready for spooky season. Real quick, I have a feeling it's going to be a really good day. I did something for the first time, and I can't even tell you how long it's been. But I was getting ready to leave the house, and I was grabbing my eggs and half a bagel to put in my Tupperware to bring to work for breakfast, and it was just sitting there. And I hadn't seen it in a while. And I have to sneeze. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look at the light. It'll help you.
And it went away. Okay, great. But I hadn't seen it in our fridge before, but it was just sitting there. And it was half gone. But I was like, I haven't had this in forever. It was like a half gallon of chocolate milk. So I just... Yeah, it's been a minute. So I grabbed that chocolate milk, and I just took some swigs right out of the cold container there.
Oh.
Can I tell you, I went and I sat on, like, the little bar stool. I started kicking my little leggies like a kid. I was like, I just felt so, I was like, started clapping my hands. I was like, yay! Sorry. It was so good.
Now, which one of your stepsons is the runner?
Well, Brendan was a runner, yeah.
Was. Oh, yeah. I was thinking maybe one of them used it for recovery.
No, I remember Nora say, because I do know, it's like the best thing you can drink after a workout is a cup of chocolate milk. But, this was straight back to being 9 years old. I just felt, I don't know, I felt some kind of way about it.
Put that in the rotation.
I know.
Once a week at least. It sounds delish.
Kicking my little leg.
Did you use a straw in your little milk carton?
No, that's next. Okay. It's going to be the whatever curly Q straw. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you do like the little bit, so it just kind of around the loopy loops.
They're impossible to clean well.
Yeah.
So you're drinking old milk in about a month.
That's all right. I think I'd be okay with it though.
Now, how long till it sends you to the bathroom?
I didn't have that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I can handle a cup of milk.
We'll see.
You're right, we'll see. But it has been a minute. But it wasn't like a huge bowl of ice cream. So
I see the delight in your eyes. I do feel like it's going to be a great day.
I'm thinking it might be too.
Yeah.
Nothing like being sent back to being a kid.
Although I do have to go to the dentist today, so that might put a little damper on it. But it's okay. I'll be all right. How are you, Kelly?
I'm fine. I really don't want to get into this too deep, but I just want you to know that I have realized something about myself, and that is I always am thinking some kind of way about people and their parasocial relationships with people they don't know.
Uh-huh.
I am one of those people. I cannot tell you how deeply... Don't make fun of me for this, okay?
I'll try. No promises. You can't put that on me like that. You can't do that.
I am so deeply saddened by Bill Burr and him going to Saudi Arabia, and then he never really addressed the controversy on his podcast yesterday. He did spend about 25 minutes talking about how great the experience was and how much they're just like us, which nobody's debating other than the government, who murdered a bunch of your fellow countrymen. He didn't address any of the issues, which I guess I don't expect him to. He made a decision, and he's got to sort of justify it.
Right.
But I kind of felt like he was like bending over backwards to just justify how he was free to say anything he wanted, and they have a Starbucks next to a KFC, next to a Pete's Coffee, and they're just like we are. They just wear different clothes. Like, we're the dumb ones for being upset about it.
Oh, really?
And I mean, he didn't say that, but that was kind of what I gathered from it.
And you're right, because it's a very thin line where, yes, he has the right to make any decisions that he wants for him and his family, and to make his money or whatever. But if you're going to be in the spotlight like that, then people are going to say things about your decisions.
I would have liked to have heard him say, "Look, I know that a lot of you people, a lot of major comedians are upset about these people going over there." But I said I didn't want to get too deep into this. But let me just say one more thing, and that is that you could have at least addressed that and said, "I know that maybe I've lost some of you. I don't know," because I really was just going to give him this chance today or yesterday when he dropped his podcast. I feel sick to my stomach.
Well, that's right. There are a lot of big-name comedians that have a problem with it, but there are also a lot of really big name comedians that went over there and did it.
Right. So, I mean, I have to deal with my own feelings on this, and my own feelings, I feel sick about it, and I think that I might unsubscribe to Bill Burr, which is a big thing for
That
me.
is
It's a big thing.
You're a massive fan.
And he doesn't owe me anything, and I realize that. I'm not saying that I should be looking to him for any moral guidance. I don't. I'm just saying I really loved the guy, and I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
You said he was allowed to say anything?
Yeah.
Because they said they were not allowed to talk
Right.
about the Saudi Arabian government.
Yeah, that's right. And he said they got a list of things that they weren't allowed to say, but then they really loosened up on it, he said. And he was basically able to do his entire act.
But I was reading about stuff over there, with women. The way the women are not equal over there.
Right.
Just one thing that struck me weird, inheritance money. Sons get twice as much as daughters. I mean, that's how different it is over there.
Yeah.
Just because you're a daughter, you get half as much as the son does in inheritance.
Not
crazy.
surprised. So
I think it's a great discussion to be able to have, though, I guess. And maybe I'll change my mind at some point about it, but I don't see myself doing it. I feel really saddened by it. So there is my parasocial relationship.
Right.
I'm severing it. I'm breaking up with Bill Burr.
it's unfortunate when you have to do something like
Yeah.
that when you feel a certain way about a certain subject.
And I know
so
he
sorry,
couldn't
Kelly.
care less. He could not care less, and that's fine. He's allowed to live his life the way he wants to.
That is
I
true.
acknowledge it. Okay. All right, that's all, guys.
Okay.
That's what I'm chewing on
I'm
this
really
morning.
sorry, Kelly. I know what a fan you were.
I am, yeah.
Well, let's get going on a Tuesday.
I'm not giving the ring back, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What you got for Blitz Morning Trivia?
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff. Be the first one to text in the correct answer. PBS just announced that after 2 decades, they are bringing back what show to PBS? After 2 decades, tell us the name of the show. Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970, and we'll hook you up with that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, PBS has announced that after 2 decades, they are bringing back what TV show?
Butterfly in the sky.
Unfortunately, no LeVar Burton,
Oh,
who has just, kind of made his comeback on that show. It ran from 83 to 2006 during its first run. Became one of their most watched programs in history. A guy by the name of Michael Threets will be the host
okay.
of the new Reading Rainbow. LeVar Burton is actually a really funny dude.
Yeah.
He's been on some episodes of Big Bang Theory, and he was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, he's good.
But, so Reading Rainbow coming back. If you want to get your kids into that. And got to say congrats to Caden Foster from Reynoldsburg. He was the first one to text in the correct answer and gets $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. Speaking of coming back, time to celebrate because after 10 years, it's kind of big news. McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly. Remember Monopoly?
Oh, the Monopoly game.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
You would go get your large fry and your large Diet Coke and peel the little stickers off, get your little game board, never win anything except for a small fry. And then if you saw the, did you ever watch the McMillions?
Yes, the scammers.
Yes.
Yes.
So good. It's
That
a
is so
really good
good.
documentary
Oh.
from when people, and it wasn't McDonald's. It was the people that printed the game pieces. The company that printed the game pieces found out a way to cheat and collaborate and win the $1 million prize.
Keep
and all
the
that kind of
tickets
stuff.
that were hard to get.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, your relatives won, huh? What
Right.
a coincidence.
Shocker. You will need the McDonald's app if you want to play because they don't have the physical game boards anymore. You got to, scan your tickets.
Oh,
And
is that right?
Yeah, it'll digitally keep track of them.
Man, when I was a kid, I was playing that thing. I was trying, it was funny because you always collected, the groups of properties.
Right.
But there was always one.
Missing.
There was
Yeah.
one railroad. There was one, Pennsylvania Avenue, whatever you could never, ever find. And that's because those a-holes were keeping them back.
If you want to win, you've got a 1 in 25 chance to win a small fry. You have a 1 in 98 chance to win a bigger food item like a McFlurry.
I did win a lot of food.
Yeah, they're going to have, like you said, the small fry or the medium Coke. You'll be able to win those small little things. Now, if you want to win the bigger prizes, you have a 1 in 59 million chance to win a turntable bundle worth about $500.
Are you 59 million?
A 1 in
$500 prize.
A 1 in 153 million chance to win a 77-inch Samsung TV from Best Buy worth $3,700. You have a 1 in 2.6 billion chance to win a $10,000 Lowe's shopping spree. You have a 1 in 3 billion chance for a trip to the Kennedy Center worth about $10K. A 1 in 4 billion chance for a trip to Universal Studios. A 1 in 6 billion chance for a Winnebago RV motorhome worth about $250,000. A 1 in 13 billion chance to win 1 million American airline miles. A 1 in 13 billion chance to win a 2026 Grand Cherokee. And a 1 in 60 billion chance to win a vacation for 4 to a destination location like Paris, Barcelona, or Maui.
That is the amount of money that company makes.
Think of all the McDonald's you get to enjoy trying to win these prizes. You're going to turn into a regular Morgan Spurlock.
Now here's the deal: a 1 in $60 billion chance for a vacation for 4 to a destination location, Tokyo, Barcelona, London, things like that. You have a 1 in 292 million chance to win the Powerball jackpot.
Yeah.
So your odds are better at winning the Powerball.
Like, way better. Let's see, 180 times better. You have a 180% better chance to win the Powerball jackpot than you do to win a vacation for 4 from McDonald's.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Right there.
Dude,
exactly.
When I worked at Myrtle Beach, all the clubs down there were giving away Bahamas cruises every night to a girl who won the bikini contest, a girl who won the wet t-shirt. I mean, all these... and 59 million chance to win a turntable?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
You could probably buy one for less money than you're going to spend on eating McDonald's.
Fries,
right.
Yeah. I remember when I worked there, like a drive-thru of a friend came through and got like a value meal. We would take like 5 or 10 extra fry containers, empty ones.
Yeah.
And just stuff them in the bag.
Because they had the tickets on.
Oh,
yeah.
How about that?
So
because you didn't get them on like the burger wrappers.
Okay.
Nope, it was
the cups and the
cups.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So if you want to head out to McDonald's and play, it launches next Monday. It's going to run for 4 weeks, and you can start collecting your Monopoly game pieces. But it's just not the same without the actual board.
Right.
I get it. Everything's digital now. You got to scan them into your app. But I want the actual physical board to put those tickets on. So, anyways, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to go to McDonald's. I love McDonald's, but I don't know if I care about the game.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down to Lubbock, Texas, where there were 3 police officers on horseback doing their job. I guess Lubbock still has Mountie police riding around. Well, they saw a guy walking on the street, and apparently he seemed a bit suspicious, so they went up to talk to him, and they thought he might have drugs on him. So they asked to search his pockets, and he said no. But then one of the cops made a dumb little joke, and it got taken a little too seriously. That is because the officer said, hey, just so you know, we've got drug-sniffing horses. So, well, that's all it took before the guy took off running. And the officers kind of chuckled about it. They were like, all right, you can stop running. And he didn't stop running. So that's when the officers took off on their 4-legged friends, caught up to the man, and
sniffing horses.
Yep, and actually arrested him because, as it turns out, he did have drugs on him. Here's some body cam footage. Take a listen.
I guess Officer Trotter made a comment that was more of a joke.
That's cool. I have a narcotic smelling horse right here.
He didn't take it that way.
He took it seriously.
Clearly, he took it seriously.
Well, and then the chase was on, I guess. But he kind of took off down the alley, and we thought he was joking, so I said, hey, stop. And then he kept running, and I said, oh, he's actually running.
Somebody is silly enough to eventually run from a horse. After we had taken him into custody, I asked him, what were you thinking running from horses? And he was like, I don't know.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, you're not going to outrun a horse. Now, here's the only issue I have, and I'm no lawyer, and I'm not getting into some big, huge debate right now, but I will say this. When this goes to court, it seems like there might be an argument there, because to just go up to someone and be like, hey, you look suspicious. Can we search you? I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
They asked. I don't think they could have forced him to. I don't think they could have actually searched him.
And maybe if he didn't take off running.
But that's I don't know. I don't know what
harassment.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm on board with that. But we'll see what happens.
I'm just speaking from a legal standpoint. As long as they didn't illegally do an illegal search and seizure.
Why'd they stop him in the first place?
No, they just asked, "Can we search you?" He said no, and they said, "Okay." This guy can smell though. And he took off.
That seems a bit of entrapment. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I don't want to live in that world. Yeah. I don't like that.
Just walk up to someone. Hey, can we search you? No, I don't think so. Story number 2 comes out of our own backyard. You know it's bad when the Department of Transportation actually steps up and has to put out a PSA. They actually have to come out and tell people, hey, can we stop doing this, please? It's causing problems. And that is exactly what is happening right here in Ohio. Matt Bruning, from the Ohio Department of Transportation, has a message for everyone because it has happened enough where the Department of Transportation decides we need to tell people to stop doing it. Take a listen.
There's no excuse for putting people in harm's way just so you can avoid maybe a 2 or 3 minute detour. Just because you happen to be in the wrong lane and you don't have enough time to get over to your exit, just go to the next one. We just need people to pay attention and drive responsibly. And that's not a hard ask. That's an easy fix, and it doesn't cost anything, but it could save lives, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Multiple incidents of people stopping on the highway to then cut across 2 or 3 lanes to get to their exit because they are going to miss their exit.
I had to slam on my brakes last week on 670 because somebody in the left lane, I was in the middle, decided they were going to speed up in front of me, nearly clipped my front bumper to get over the 3 lanes to get off on an exit. It's terrifying out there. You cannot go out for a drive to get somewhere without seeing something insane happening on the road.
It's truly unbelievable. So yes, there is the Ohio Department of Transportation. Literally, they've reached the end of their rope. They don't know what else to do besides come out and tell people, hey, don't stop on the highway because you're about to miss your exit. Just go to the next one, take the extra 3 or 4 minutes, and come back to where you have to go. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. I saw a video over the weekend while I was doom scrolling, and there have been other videos like this, but it did remind me of a story. It was a new wife who got a wedding present, and the wedding present happened to be a Land Rover. Land Rover. The car.
Yeah.
A nice car.
Nice present.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. But it was the wrong color. And she wasn't very happy about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A lot of us can't wrap our head around that. We can't comprehend something like that. But it did remind me of a story. And I want to know, 800-821-9970, if this has ever happened to you or someone you know, where you didn't really care for not just a gift, like a bigger gift. It didn't quite fit. Because when my mom was diagnosed with cancer at the end of 2023, we knew things weren't, it was going to be pretty aggressive. My brother, who lives in New York, did a lot of traveling back and forth. He would come stay with my mom for a couple of days and then go back to New York and so on and so forth. And the way my mom's condo was set up was there was a main floor with the kitchen and the living room and her master bedroom, but it had a basement with 2 bedrooms in it and a decent size, basement area, another living room, if you will. But my mom, being older, almost never went downstairs. She had a bed in the bedroom in case guests came over, but that living room area was empty. Nothing in there. So my brother went out because he knew he was going to be staying there quite a bit more and working there a bit more. And he bought an entire living room set. Couch, love seat, ottoman, living room style lamp sort of thing.
Yeah.
My mom being my mom.
Oh, no.
Hated it.
Oh, no.
Even though she wasn't going down in there.
No, she really wasn't going down there.
She was upset.
But she was not really thrilled. She goes, I would never put this in my basement. I would never put this type of furniture in my house. And it was just so funny. This sickly woman dying of cancer is still bitching about furniture in her basement that she's never going to use.
Still her house. She still
house.
has some pride in it.
Still has her house. I would never choose this style. Actually gave it a
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mom, you're not going to be here in 90 days. What are you worried about?
Oh, my God.
Like, stop. But I want to know, and this may fall flat on its face, but 800-821-9970. Did you ever know someone who complained about kind of a bigger gift? Maybe for, the wrong color couch or the wrong color car. Seems kind of petty, but maybe there was a real actual reason as to why the big gift didn't fit, or it wasn't right for what you were doing.
Have you seen I've seen a couple women, at least online, TikTok or something, where they were their fiance had given them a ring that they did not like at all, like the engagement ring. And having to deal with saying they didn't like I can't imagine in a billion years the man you love picked something out for you and you saying, I don't like it. I could never do that. I would wear it for the rest of my life.
You would take any ring.
1,000,000%. Because to me, it means more that they thought about you, they went and picked something out for you and purchased it, and that you have the gall to say, I want something different. I don't like that. But I'm sure there are a million people who say, otherwise. And you've got to wear it on your hand. It should be something that you love. To me, I love it because it represents him.
I
do love my ring.
I was going to say, were you were you approached about your ring or
no,
asked? No, not at all.
Charlie went and picked it out. He picked everything out. The diamond, the little side diamonds.
Okay.
And I love everything about it.
Because I specifically asked, Nora sent me pictures and everything.
Yeah, that's great.
I went right to the jeweler and I was like, hey, do this.
Yeah, and you're working together on it.
Right.
But if it's not a collaborative thing, if the man has just gone out or whatever and gotten the ring
you would never complain about it.
Never, because to me it is something special. No matter what it is, it's special because it came from your beloved.
Okay. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Who's Hans?
I'm sorry?
Hans.
Hey, Hans. Do you know someone who complained about a big ticket item gift?
One of my wife's best friends absolutely hates, and I mean, whenever her husband's not around, complains about her wedding ring nonstop.
Absolutely
hates it.
I
think it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Hates her
absolutely
wedding
heinous activity.
It bothers me.
Is it the shape? Is it the design? The size? Of the diamond? What is it?
It's everything. She hates it.
But her husband does. She doesn't say it in front of her husband, but she'll do it.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
But he's not around.
That's so mean.
Can't imagine that. Hans, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Aaron.
All right, Aaron. Have you or someone you know complained about a big gift?
Well, I was just listening to Kelly talk about how she could never complain about something. And when my wife and I got together, it was kind of rushed, and we got a cheap set of rings. And since then, I've been wanting to get new rings, but she wants to keep the same cheap set.
She's totally fine with the cheap set that you initially bought because that was...
It's meaningful.
Right, it's meaningful, right.
Yes, that's what we exchanged on our wedding day, and that's what means the most to her.
Yes.
Wait. Hold on real quick. We got to pause. More importantly, why was it rushed, just out of curiosity? What was the rush for the wedding rings?
It was just last minute to get the rings real quick.
Oh, get the rings real quick. Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was the last thing that we got.
Well, you know what? You got yourself a good woman that doesn't care about materialistic things and just is fine with that first initial sign of love that you guys have together.
Yes, correct.
Love it.
I love that.
Well, Aaron,
I love
thank
it.
you so
and
much.
I love that you're like wanting to upgrade and say, hey, I want to get something nice for you. But the icing on the cake to me is her saying no.
Yep.
That she wants what she got originally. I love it.
Love that. Thank you so much, Aaron. Have a great one.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A major statewide human trafficking sting has netted more than 100 arrests in Ohio. Attorney General Dave Yost says dozens of law enforcement agencies took part in Operation Next Door. 135 people were busted for promoting, compelling, or engaging in prostitution and other sex crimes. Some were allegedly seeking sex with minors. Yost says the bust took place all over the state, and among those arrested are a Greek Orthodox priest, a former cop, and a substitute teacher. Authorities were able to identify 67 trafficking survivors who were then connected with health care and social service support, and law enforcement recovered a 14-year-old girl and a 17-year-old missing teen. Well, the U.S. is moving quickly toward a government shutdown, which will happen just after midnight tonight, and it doesn't look like either side will make the concessions to avoid it. A last-ditch meeting between President Trump and Democratic leaders in Congress made little progress. If anything, both sides have been digging their heels in a little more, but Republicans want a short-term extension of current spending levels to buy more time to negotiate and essentially kick the can down the road a bit. Democrats want a firm agreement to renew government health insurance subsidies for low-income individuals that expire at the end of the year. Neither side seems to be moving an inch toward each other. The Simpsons are headed back to the big screen for the first time in 20 years. Disney and 20th Century Studios have announced a sequel to The Simpsons movie with a theatrical release date set for July 23rd, 2027. Plot details have not been revealed, but 20th Century teased the film on Instagram with a poster showing Homer reaching for a sprinkle-covered pink donut with the caption, "Homer is coming back for seconds." And why wouldn't you? Because the original Simpsons movie, which debuted in July 2007, it cost $75 million to make, and globally it earned $536 million.
That's a profit.
Quite a return on investment.
Yeah.
So
I never
going
saw
back
the Simpsons movie.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Was it?
I saw it in the theater.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved it. It was fantastic. It was really fun.
What was the main plot point?
All I remember is Homer Simpson getting stuck naked on the outside of an Astrodome type situation with its all windows, and he was sliding down the thing.
He was
naked body at the outside of it. I don't know if it was like a church service or something was going on inside.
Did they show
remember.
Homer butt?
Oh, probably Homer butt. You've seen Homer butt.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen anything else. You don't see anything X-rated.
You don't see Homer Ween?
No.
Okay.
So they had to put a massive dome over the city.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the dome.
Yeah. By the EPA, put the dome over.
That was it.
Okay.
That must have been it. So then he slammed on it and then slid down it. That's the only thing I remember from that movie. That is it.
All right.
They were getting evicted from the town.
Okay, I don't remember anything. I don't remember any other plot point. All right, those are your 3 things.
All right, we got some food news for you on a Tuesday morning. Apparently, they did the first ever State of Steak report. Yeah. A food company called Cargill released the first ever State of Steak report, looking at when, where, and how Americans eat their steak. I can let you know this. My favorite cut, ribeye, the most ordered steak in America. Sirloin is 52% of people order a ribeye. 46% order the sirloin.
Really?
45% order the filet.
That's what I would eat, the filet.
Filet all day.
I like that.
Yeah, I do like a filet, but ribeye's got more flavor, so, and then 43% eats a New York strip. However, old people are buying the vast majority of prime rib.
Oh, yeah. I love prime rib.
Yeah. The older people love the prime rib.
Hard to find good prime rib.
Yeah, prime rib is mid to me.
I make my own.
I would rather have more prime rib crust than center of prime rib.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
On the grill is the way we love to cook it. 73% of Americans prefer it that way. But the fancy steakhouses aren't getting most of the orders. In fact, 90% of steak dinners are ordered at Outback, Applebee's, and like Texas Roadhouse and like the chain restaurants. I do like an Outback steak. They do a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, not mad at that. Story number 2 takes us in the other protein direction as a man claiming to be Colonel Sanders' great-great-great-nephew says KFC blocked him from complaining about them sexualizing Colonel Sanders. He thinks that apparently people have been sexualizing Colonel Sanders for years. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Kentucky Fried Chicken has blocked me on social media. For those who are new, I'm Colonel Sanders' great-great-great-nephew. I'm the last Sanders in his family line. Over the last decade, they have sexualized my uncle for marketing purposes. They have encouraged fans to sexualize him as well. My response to Kentucky Fried Chicken blocking me is, do you want to know how to make their chicken? Truly, genuinely, their chicken. This recipe I put together through facts. So let Kentucky Fried Chicken deny this. If they do, I'll say, prove it. I have facts and receipts to back up my recipe. Show us what yours is.
Why the Stranger Things music?
I don't know. That was weird. But no, he is threatening to release the original recipe, claiming he's the last surviving Colonel Sanders. I just want to know who is sexualizing Colonel Sanders?
I cannot fathom how this person concocted this version of a KFC story. What?
I don't know.
Of Colonel Sanders.
But if they do ever, or if they have, which I have not seen yet, sexualize Colonel Sanders, I mean, I know they need to change up all their marketing. And I know the perfect spokesperson for all of this. And that would be Dirk Moto to sell the new KFC erotica. Ladies, are you tired of romance novels where the guy has washboard abs but can't even fry up some chicken? Introducing KFC's erotica audiobooks. Now you can hear the Colonel himself whisper bedtime stories like Bucket of Desire and 50 Shades of Gravy. Darling, I can see you staring at my bucket. Go ahead, reach in and feel that drumstick. With over 11 spicy chapters, you'll get everything from slow, tender drumstick caresses to full, crispy role play. Don't stop till your lips are glazed with greasy gravy satisfaction. KFC erotica. Go ahead, lick your fingers clean. Available wherever Bad Decisions and a 2-piece and biscuit is sold. I'm just saying, I think that's the best route to go.
You're making a case.
I believe so. So keep an eye out for KFC erotica coming soon. Very funny comedian Jimmy Carr is going to be coming to Southern Theater Wednesday, October 8th. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. But you want to save some money, then we would love to send you. In fact, he's just added a second show. There's going to be a 9:30 show, which obviously you know that it's a funny comedian. They got to add a second show because he's selling so many tickets. So we would love to send you. If you like the insult comedy type stuff, Jimmy Carr is the guy to see.
Yeah, and these tickets are for the 9:30 show.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So if you want to go see Jimmy Carr next Wednesday, we want to send you. We are going to play a game of Think Fast.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was shocked you were still sitting down and all chilled. Usually when we get ready for a game, you're up doing some calisthenics and jumping around. And
you're right.
Getting ready. Right. So if you want to go, 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Tyler.
Tyler. All right, Tyler. Your choice. Since you called in first, do you want to play with Kelly or Goose?
Give me Kelly.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, Tyler.
Kelly it is.
Dream team.
Let's find one more person. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Mike.
Mike. All right, Mike, you hang on 1 second. You are with me today since you called in second and Kelly got picked first. So, Tyler, Mike, we're going to put you on hold as we play a game of Think Fast, see who's going to walk away with these tickets. Vic, what is today's category for Think Fast?
Well, the first one is Chinese food.
Oh, come on.
Chinese dish item.
Yeah.
Starting with various
My
letters.
all-time favorite type of cuisine.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I need a type of Chinese food starting with the letter P.
Pad Thai.
What?
Pad Thai.
Isn't that Thailand food?
Pork.
Asian cuisine.
Pork rinds.
Pork rinds.
Pork dumplings.
Okay. That's fair.
You can still get Pad Thai at a Chinese food restaurant, but that's fine.
Pork rinds is my favorite answer ever.
I'm pretty sure pork rinds doesn't fall into that category. Okay.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Type of Chinese food. Item or dish starting with the letter W.
Wontons.
There you go.
Yes. Oh,
Side eye on that one.
All right. How about starting with the letter G?
Geyser.
What the heck is that?
Dumplings. They're dumplings.
Chinese?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'll take
sure
your.
it's not like Polish.
Ginger beef. What?
Oh, I just don't. I've never heard of that.
Oh.
So I didn't know if you were right or wrong, and I want to give it to you. If you're,
Okay.
I'm
We should
just
stay away from international themes.
You could be making up a word
Ginger
for all
beef.
I know.
Okay, ginger beef.
Okay. I thought you guys said like just General Tso's chicken or green pepper steak or something normal on a Chinese menu.
Since he has the answers all in front of him.
Right.
Well,
It's
I
really
came
easy.
up with
Right.
I know. You came up with the answer, so you can't act like a know-it-all.
I'm not. I'm not saying that.
just come up with ginger steak or something like that.
I just never heard of that. Did you want me to just give him a point off something he possibly made up?
Well, we could Google it, but I trust you.
All right.
I trust you, Goose.
Oh, thanks.
You're not going to try to cheat me out of a point, are
Why
you?
would I ever do that?
You wouldn't.
But I'm always getting accused of cheating. All right. Starting with the letter M.
Mongolian beef.
Oh,
Yes.
son of a... I hate this game.
All right, Goose got that round.
Did he? Did he get the round? Good job.
Wow.
God almighty! What a bee when she
I
loses!
have an attitude. I have an attitude. You better watch out. It's only going to get worse from here.
Goose,
Now I just want to shut her out to see how mad she gets.
welcome to over 2 decades of my world.
Just flip this whole countertop.
Okay, here we go. Things that you get out of storage for winter.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Wow.
Hang on. Hold on. Go ahead.
Starting with the letter S.
Sled.
Okay.
I already had that in my brain. That was the first
the
thing.
first thing
that
you
was
were
the
thinking
first
of.
thing right out
If
of
I'd
the
have said
gate.
D, she would have said sled.
Yeah, I would have. Desled.
Dustlet.
All right, how about starting with the letter G?
Gloves.
Galoshes.
Gloves.
Galoshes. That's what I call them. I want my galoshes.
All right, starting with the letter H.
Hats.
All right.
Goose won't even look at me because he knows I'm seething over here.
Starting with the letter C.
Coat.
All right, Kelly, you need this one. Starting with the letter B.
Bobsled.
You have a bobsled in storage.
Yes.
No, you do not.
You didn't say what I get out of storage. You said what people get out of storage.
Hey, all right.
Damn, I really wanted to get to the
I've
third
got
group.
my 4 Jamaicans ready to get in the Olympics right now.
Is that really what you have in storage? Winter storage? You have a bobsled?
Yes. Who doesn't have a
We
bobsled?
already said sled. All right.
Bobsled.
All I do, all
I was trying to work for you, Kelly.
I did. I heard you stalling there so long, and I appreciate it, Thick. I just give you a big hug. I wasn't
What
so
would be
far
the
away.
what would be the other answer for B? What did you come up with?
Oh, well, boots,
Boots. Okay.
backpack.
A backpack.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Got my backpack in the summer. I carry a backpack every single day.
It was on the list.
Oh. Okay.
Books. I only have certain books that I would read in the winter.
My only winter books. Yep.
Darn it.
The Cozy by the Fireplace
So you're
books.
telling me I lost?
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, I'm really sorry. It can't always work out for me, can it?
You didn't just lose. You got your ass kicked. It was
It was a drubbing, as they say. I hope that Goose is really kind to you today, Tyler, but I just don't know if it's going to happen.
Mike, congratulations, man. You won some tickets to go to Jimmy Carr.
It's not going to happen, is it? Is it?
Why is everybody staring at me?
Because we're waiting to see if you're going to give them both tickets.
Please.
Tyler, you can have some tickets, too. Tyler might. But wait, more importantly, there we go. Change the score sheet. That's the most important part. That's the tickets. I don't care about the tickets. Change that score sheet and give me the W. Tyler, Mike, congratulations. Hang on. We'll get you taken care of. Over the weekend, talked to a buddy of mine who was telling me he got a little metal shaving in his eye. And, spent the entire weekend trying to rinse it out. You know, actually bought one of those eyeball, like cups over your eyes so you can spray water into it.
Yeah.
Almost ended up going to the ER.
Well, you can't rub that.
That's the thing, yeah. He could feel it if he touched his eye. He could. It was sore.
How did he know it was a metal shaving? You know,
when it came out.
Oh, he didn't. But he didn't know at the time.
No.
Oh, he could have done some serious damage.
Yeah. So, but we finally, because like I said, they were real close to heading to the ER because it was red and kind of irritated and swollen, but not not swollen shut, but definitely some heavy irritation. Yeah. But I got it out.
I hate getting something in my eye.
Oh,
it's the worst.
So I want to know, 800-821-9970, what did you get in your eye before? Because we've talked about this. I can't.
It's going to be tough on you, this segment.
Man.
Well, I've had
why can't I think of the word? Contacts. Like, I can't even fathom putting contacts in or taking them out. Oh. And the people that get contacts, they roll up behind.
Yeah.
Or you've seen medical shows where they have
20 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. And they just start pulling them out.
They're using like a Q-tip. Just sliding them out of there. And keep putting liquid in there.
How? That just seems impossible.
Was in the shower once. I got some Tresemme shampoo in my eye that was so horrifically painful that I started to throw up in the shower from the pain in my eye.
Oh, my.
Yeah, this probably about maybe 15 years ago. And I was like just retching in the shower, and I could not get the shampoo out of my eye and the pain to stop. I've never felt pain like that before. From Tresemme shampoo, it like burned the absolute crap out of my eye.
I feel like an absolute idiot right now because I don't want to take these phone calls whatsoever.
Yeah, you're in for it now, buddy.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Brandon. How you doing?
Brandon, what did you get in your eye?
Man, I had ceramic tile get in my eye. I'm a tile guy.
Just little dustings and shavings of ceramic tile?
It was a sliver. I was making grinder cuts, and it flew above my safety glasses and got in my eyeball.
Oh, gosh. You even trying to be safe.
Oh, yeah, and they had to use a needle to get it out of my eye. Yeah.
No damage?
No damage, just a scratch for about a week, and then it healed on its own.
Right.
Good.
All right. Glad to hear it, man. Thanks for the call. Blitz, hi. What did you get in your eye?
A fingernail.
A fingernail?
Fingernail? Ow.
Well, keep your finger out of your eye. That'll help. What do you mean?
Was it a detached fingernail?
How did you get a fingernail in your eye?
I was taking my nails and then it fell in my eye.
Oh, I bet that hurt. That's awful. Ouch.
No, I don't want
fingernail. That sounds really painful.
Yep, that does not sound good at all. But we appreciate the phone call. I hope you have a great day. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Oh, this is Kim.
Kim, what did you get in your eye?
About 5 years ago, I work in the medical field. I accidentally splashed a patient's urine in my eye.
Oh, now that is... that... I did not expect that.
Man, people in the medical world, man, they deal with all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so is that just something you blink away, or do you have to, like, flush it out?
What do you...
Oh, I had to flush it out. Then I had to go to urgent care.
Oh, my gosh.
Because, it's a bodily fluid.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh.
So are you fine?
Yeah, I'm okay. We flushed it out. They looked at my eye. Just had to do some blood work and...
Any herpaganosyphilis in the eyeball or no?
No, I think I got it flushed out fast enough because the minute I did it, I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you knew. You knew it was an urgent situation.
Thank you so much for the call.
Herpaganosyphilis.
Well, you never know.
You don't.
You never know.
They like to tell you that urine is okay, but
right.
it's not.
No, it's not. It's really not. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Blake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Blake. What did you get in your eye?
When I was a kid, I was playing with one of those suction cup bone arrows, and the string came back and cut my cornea.
Oh, dude. Do you have any blindness?
Yeah.
No, I just had to wear like a little eye patch thing for a couple days.
Oh, you have to be a
Maybe
pirate.
Yeah, how much fun was that at school? Walking around with an eye patch on. Well, thank you for the call. I'm glad everything worked out. Now you can still see 2020, right? Oh, you're gone. Okay, sorry. Okay, bye. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello, Blitz.
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Hey, Tristan, what did you get in your eye?
All right, I got two of them. The first one, which is the grossest, was blood from an instrument when I shook something off.
Oh, gross.
And the worst thing ever to happen was I was pitching a softball to somebody and took a softball straight to the face at Mach 12 and suffered a concussion and a slight skull fracture.
Yeah, I can see that. You don't want a softball to the eye. That is not good.
Oh, boy.
Tristan, thanks for the call, man. 800-821-9970. I want to know. Well, I really don't want to know, but we're already knee-deep into it, so we might as well. We want to know this morning, what did you get in your eye? 8780 text in, said, I got brake cleaner in my eye. Oh, man. That was a bad one.
Sean Miller said, I was a young kid at the old Lincoln Village bowling alley, and he's walking through there, and a guy lifted his hand up with a lit cigarette, and it went right into his eye.
Oh, no!
Oh, dang.
I did. When I was a kid living in our house, I went running down the hallway one time, and there was just a small corner to my parents' bedroom, and my brother was coming out carrying one of those, plastic milk crates.
Yeah.
And I just ran right into the corner of it coming around the corner and hit it right in my eyeball. Yeah. Tyler, what's up? Tyler, what'd you get in your eye? I'm sorry, Doug. Doug, you there?
I'm here. What's up?
Hey, Doug, what did you get in your eye?
Well, as you guys know, I work for a portable restroom company. So my first week doing this job, I was being trained, and my boss let me take a hose off that was still under pressure, and I didn't realize it. And I got sprayed right in the face with dookie water.
Oh, no. Poo-poo water to the eye.
Yeah. Well, the good news is now I have brown eyes.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I don't get sick anymore.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nobody
but
wants
I do carry a
poopy
vial of
water
holy
to the
water with me
eye.
now. So.
Oh. Doug, thanks for the call, man. Oh, poopy water to the eye. Nick, what's going on, man?
Hey, good morning.
What did you get in your eye?
So when I was younger, I was probably like 13. I was on a road trip with my parents, and I was messing with semi-trucks, leaning out the window, trying to get them honk the horn and stuff. And apparently that trucker driver didn't like it and threw out his chew and smacked me right in the eye.
Oh, gross. Oh, that's really gross.
On the highway.
Ended up throwing up in the car, had to pull over, and now I hate the smell of chewing tobacco.
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
can imagine, yeah.
Oh, used dip right in the eye.
Dang.
Oh, did your eyeball at least smell minty fresh?
No, it's making me sick thinking of it.
Yeah, I bet it does. Absolutely. Thanks for the call, man.
Wintergreen smell.
Little Kodiak in the eye there.
Kodiak action. Oh, man. Well, thank you for the call, Nick. Have a great one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Shane again.
Shane. All right, Shane, what did you get in your eyeball?
Powdered pool shock.
Powdered what?
Pool shock.
Oh, to clean your pool.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ooh, that sounds like you.
Do you still have an eyeball?
Yeah, the doctor said if I hadn't jumped in the pool and flushed it out right away, I probably would have lost my eyesight.
Yeah, I would have just eaten through your eyeball for sure. Yeah, you're not supposed to avoid the pool. Was it just like, was just powder pool shock?
Yeah, my kids were playing with my leaf blower next to it, and as I was putting it in, they turned around with the leaf blower and blew it into my face.
No.
Just jumped in. That was smart.
Yep.
Did you give that kid the people's elbow? Because I probably would have at least drop kicked him something. I mean,
You guys have heard of a swirly, right?
Yes. Yeah, man, that's unbelievable. Well, I'm glad you jumped in the pool right away. Thank you so much for the call. Have a great one, man.
I was pouring liquid chlorine into my next door neighbor's pool, and just a drop just bounced up, went straight into my eye, and I did the exact same thing. I was like, oh my god, and I just jumped in and just kept my eyes open, and it was okay.
Yeah, that's not good.
I've also had a lot of bugs being on a bass boat or first thing in the morning.
Oh, I'm sure. Fly right in your eyeball. Let's take one final one here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike, let's end on a good one, man. What did you get in your eye?
Man, so I was grinding on my car, and a piece of metal went in my eye, and it wouldn't come out. So I went to the eye doctor, and they had to drill it out of my eye.
Oh.
Drill
it? Wait, what?
Yeah, they took a mini drill and they drilled it out of my eye.
How? How is that going to get it out? I don't understand. How does it?
Because it was in there for so long that it rusted, and then the
Oh my God!
Do you have vision issues?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that story, because the way you started out saying you were grinding on your car, I was like, well, what are you doing? Like, hey there, Mustang. That tailpipe's looking mighty nice. Just want to stroke that muffler as hard as I can. Yeah. All right, anyways, I'm glad you clarified that story. And I'm glad your eyeball is okay after being drilled.
Oh, God.
Well,
That's crazy.
I'm glad it's your eyeball that was drilled and it wasn't you drilling your car, because that would have been a whole nother category. So, hey, I appreciate the call, man. I hope you have a great one.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, today is that unprecedented gathering of U.S. military commanders. They were brought in from all over the world to Quantico, Virginia for a giant meeting. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth requested everyone to be present in person. President Trump will be speaking with them this morning, and he insists that the purpose of the meeting is celebratory. But there have been a ton of questions as to why generals and flag officers from around the world were summoned to Virginia, and nobody's really given a reason. That's the only sort of thing we've heard, I guess, is that it's celebratory. Feels like a weird way to... What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. All right.
Sure.
I still am. I'm wondering.
I mean, you know what?
That means we're not telling you.
You know what? Fingers crossed it is celebratory.
Exactly.
Because there's been a lot of talk of China and Taiwan going on.
Yes.
There have been some movement of boats in the seas. So you know what? 100% fingers crossed it's celebratory.
Do you think it's like what people give you, like at work? Like you've had a long, hard year and you've done a lot of great work, and so they give you a pizza party?
Yeah, here's a honey baked ham gift certificate.
Maybe it's a gigantic pizza party.
Could be.
For the top military brass.
Great.
From all over the world.
Hopefully.
I hope so, too. Well, hey, how's it going in Afghanistan these days since the Taliban took over power in 2021 and enacted Sharia law? Well, we know they banned girls over the age of 12 from getting an education. There are restricted job options for women and severe restricted job options. And just recently, the Taliban removed from universities all books written by women. The government has outlawed the teaching of human rights and the teaching of sexual harassment. And today, this very day, the Taliban turned off the internet. The whole internet. There is a nationwide internet shutdown in Afghanistan in effect right now, and it is set to last indefinitely. Over the last few weeks, the Taliban began severing fiber optic internet connections across the country. So little by little, this country has gone down offline. Basically, the Taliban says it's part of an effort to prevent immorality. Today, there is a total internet blackout unless you can afford mobile data, which most cannot afford that. It is paralyzing the country's essential services. Flights have been disrupted. It's nearly cutting off Afghanistan from the rest of the world right now.
They're going right back to pre-9/11 days.
Yeah.
Immorality. Do they realize the way they treat women is completely immoral?
Not according to their edition of Sharia law. What? What?
I was not going to say a word.
What? Well, let's move on to Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, who have separated after nearly 20 years together. The couple share two children, 17-year-old Sunday Rose and 14-year-old Faith Margaret. They have reportedly been living apart since the beginning of summer, and reports are that Kidman does not want the separation. Now, not only did TMZ report this little factoid that Nicole Kidman doesn't want to get divorced, the BBC reported that. They said they checked out the sources from the TMZ article, and they check out that Nicole Kidman's been really trying to save this marriage. So I don't know what's going on with Keith Urban. I saw a comment by somebody who said, well, Nicole, if you weren't in every single movie, maybe you could be home sometimes with your husband. She is in a lot of movies.
He's on tour all the time.
I know. I'm just saying this. Yeah.
The one I saw was that someone commented, I don't know if it was Keith or Keith's people or whatever, it was like, sometimes relationships run their course. That was the statement.
So, there is truth to that.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
When you marry somebody for the rest of your life and you just decide it's run its course.
Yeah, 53% divorce rate.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it
does happen.
I feel like there's somebody else involved. I think there's a little honey on the side. I feel like somebody's seeing somebody else.
Oh, maybe they both are. They've been separated for a while, right?
All right, those are your three things.
I saw this on Facebook and wanted to bring it up real quick. 800-821-9970. And I found out yesterday that thick falls right in this category. But the more I thought about it, I do too. But I really had to think about it because all my grandparents were passed before I was ever born. I never met any grandparents. But this question was floating around on social media. Do you have grandparents with like old grandparenting names? You know, not Jeff and Ben and names we still have, but those old timey names. And I remember my mother's parents were Marion and Arthur. Arthur's kind of right on the line.
Yeah.
Marion's pretty older name. Yeah. Did you have old name grandparents?
I had both my grandfathers were Paul, so that's pretty normal.
Okay, that's pretty normal, yeah.
My dad's mom was Juanita.
Okay, that's a little bit older, yeah.
And my mom's mom was Lucille.
Lucille's definitely older.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And Vic, you had some really old grandparenting names.
My dad's parents were Thomas and Bernice.
Bernice. Yeah.
Now, on my mother's side, my grandfather was Keenan.
Okay.
But my grandmother, who was born in 1924 in Oregon, she was supposed to be a boy. They had her name ready.
Okay.
She was going to be Alfred. But she came out a girl. So they added the letter A to the name, and she became Alfreda.
Alfreda.
Okay.
Which
Alfreda.
we all called her Frida, but on her birth certificate it says Alfreda.
Just threw an A on the end of it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. 800-821.
That kind of happened to my mom. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. 821-9970.
My mom, when she turned out to be a girl, they were going to name her Paul after her father, but she became a girl, so she was Paulette.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Luke.
Luke, what were your grandparents' old-timey names?
Well, my grandfather, his wasn't too much of an old-timey name. His name was Joseph, but my great-grandmother, her name was Dorothy. So it was Joseph and Dorothy Valentine.
Yeah, Dorothy's a pretty older name for sure.
Joseph's been around for an awful long time.
Yes, that is very true. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Eric texted in Wilma and Eugene.
Okay,
those are grandparents' names for sure. Andy texted in Ruth. Ruth is another one that you don't see a lot of Ruths now.
Don't.
Although, I bet there's a resurgence we will see here now shortly and in the next few years because of Ozark. I bet the
Ruth,
fans of Ozark
yeah.
would name their kids Ruth, and those
I have
Ruths
a friend
are
my
named.
age is a Ruth.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is definitely not common.
I had a great-grandmother, Barbara.
Yeah, Barb is a little bit of Barb. Yep.
Barb, yep.
Let's see. My grandparents were Marilyn and Orlin.
Orlin. Okay, that's cool.
Goldie May. That is an old name for sure. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Nikki.
Nikki, what was your grandparents' old-timey names?
Well, my mom's parents, my grandfather was Peter, so I guess that's normal. My grandmother was Gertrude.
Gertrude. Oh, Gertie. Yeah, gotta love a Gertie.
And then my dad's parents were Barney and Georgia.
Yeah. Oh, Barney and Georgia, those are two people you see going to Cracker Barrel at like 4:15 for dinner.
Yep.
For sure.
I have seen that becoming more popular baby name, though, Georgia.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen a number of people naming their
okay.
kids Georgia. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for the call. Have a great Tuesday. Blitz, hi, who's this? Okay, fine. Bye. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Michael.
Michael, what were your grandparents' old-timey names?
So, both of my grandma's names were Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Like that.
That's a pretty name.
Rosemary.
But did everybody just call him Rose?
It's beautiful, very old-timey.
Yeah, it's very old-timey for sure. Appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Where was the one that I just saw I wanted to bring up? These
Dominic
were like,
says my grandparents are Herbert and Wendelin.
Yes.
Wendelin. That's a
so
good
that
one.
was she was supposed to be a boy. Wendell.
Oh, yeah, Wendell.
I'm guessing. I'm just guessing.
Wendelin.
Yeah.
Wilfred and Helen. Texted 6869. Yeah, Arthur and Geneva. Man.
Oh, that's a good one.
There are some names I think we should bring back. I'm just saying, some of these names I think are pretty classic, and I wouldn't be mad at some of these names, seeing them pop up for sure.
I like Rosemary.
Yeah, Rosemary isn't bad at all.
Rory
Yeah.
said hers were Edna and Clarence.
Yep,
That's
those
so
are
good.
Great oldie names. Man, those two definitely have Werthers in their pockets for sure.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Well, here's an interesting piece of information taking us just up north to Michigan, where Henry Ford Genesee Hospital is located in Grand Blanc. Right there, because that may sound familiar, because it was just this past weekend where we had a terrible tragedy that took place in a Mormon church up there, where a gentleman decided to drive through the front doors and shoot the place up and light it on fire. And as any hospital would do when they have reports of something like this, they obviously know they have prepare for many victims coming in. Well, here's the problem. 750 registered nurses at Henry Ford Genesee Hospital in Grand Blanc were actually on strike, trying to get new contracts and things of that nature. Well, they said, look, we just heard what's going on. We will cross the picket line to come into the hospital to help out with all of the trauma patients we are about to receive. Hospital said nope. What? Now look, I just found this story. We've been talking about in the studio. Is there a legality issue behind it? Is the hospital just mad at them? Did they already find replacement nurses? I just find it very hard to believe you're going to say no to a bunch of nurses that want to help out when it comes to
enormous crisis.
Right, a crazy.
It's strange.
If you haven't watched The Pit yet, a great show on HBO Max. One of the storylines is there is a mass casualty type event, and to watch them all work together and the things they had to do, I can't imagine what that would be like to be in that situation.
It feels like a really bad PR move, number one.
Yes.
Number two, you are in charge. You are the people, the helpers right now, and you can't call off the bad blood between the two sides for a day.
Can't put it aside for a second
to help trauma patients.
Is there any
save lives?
Yeah. Is there any issue with let's say something did happen at the hospital, Could the families go up to the hospital because the nurses are trying to step up and help? I mean,
it's a liability
issue. Yeah, this is crazy. I can't imagine why a hospital would say no to nurses who were saying, hey, we'll put down the picket signs for a day or two so we can help out the people that need the help.
And then we're back on the picket line.
Right. Straighten everything out.
But there's so much bad blood between the two sides. They're probably...
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, we'll see if more of this comes out, but that is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, that feels really gross.
Kind of does, yeah. Second story takes us over to London, England, where Luke Ullman is 26 years old, and he had just found out the gender of his baby. He was all excited. He's having his first baby and found out the gender. And as any dad, I guess, would want to do, he wanted to celebrate a little bit. I'm going to have actually, the story doesn't say whether he was having a boy or a girl. I guess, I'm going to assume he's having his first boy. I'm assuming that his first kid is a boy, which is why he got so excited. Maybe as a dad, you find out you're having a boy and you're thinking to yourself, kind of the stages of life. I can't wait to throw the football in the backyard. Or in this case, he's in England, kick the football, play a little soccer in the backyard. I can't wait to show this young man how to drive. I can't wait to go out and hit the pub with my son in 21 years and have our first beer together. So Luke decided to get started early. He went on to celebrate, got himself 10 pints of beer, a few bumps of cocaine, and then decided to stab a bouncer.
Oh.
What?
Yep. Apparently he was out celebrating, and it was pointed out that, sure enough, he had downed himself 10 pints of beer, was found in the bathroom doing some lines off the old toilet paper holder there, and was kicked out of the bar. Well, he decided no one's kicking me out of my favorite bar, so he went back to his car where he grabbed himself a little pocket knife and then decided to go all stabby on the bouncer. He's now been sentenced to 9 years in jail.
What a great example you've set for your coming son.
Right. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. You're all excited to sit around and celebrate your, coming soon-to-be baby boy, and, well, now you'll see him when he's in third grade.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
So,
you'll be halfway to having that beer.
You will be halfway to having that beer. Yes, that is true. That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, look, we all know that for almost everyone, times are tough. Things are tight. Everything costs more. You're probably counting the pennies a little bit more. And who couldn't use a little extra money in their checking account? Well, fellas, if you're looking for a side hustle, here you go. This is something that you can do. You can start tomorrow, basically. And you can make a decent amount of money doing it. And that is the fact that there is a huge shortage right now of male porn stars.
Oh, jeez.
So, there's an actual article right now saying, look, they need help. They need help making content. Because according to the numbers, I guess, as of right now, there are about 70 male actors for every 10,000 women. So, if you want to put yourself out there, there is money to be made. They're saying, now, obviously, one of the main reasons that they're having such a shortage is that it's not easy. I mean, the male ego is a fragile, fragile thing. And most men feel it when they are standing in front of people. Again, you're talking about director, cameraman, lighting. You're talking about all these people that are going to be
I can see you've thought this through, so you...
I'm not saying it hasn't crossed my mind.
Do not debase you're better than this, Goose. You're better than this. Don't debase yourself.
You realize that, right? You realize
you know
you're
that.
better than that.
You have higher standards for yourself.
Man, you know.
I know.
What kind of money those guys make?
Well, that's the problem.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
They don't make enough?
No. The you want to talk about a pay you want to talk about a pay gap. There is a
of course.
Huge pay gap.
But it's funny though when you think about, how things are usually based on supply and demand. You have a shortage of men, you would think you would have to pay them more.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. But again, performing in front of a bunch of people. Well, and here's the other thing too, is that you may not. It's also one of those things where it's like, okay, the director says, "Let's wrap up the scene."
Right.
You have to be able to wrap up the scene.
Right.
And not everyone can just be like, "Okay, now's the time." Like, that's just not how it works.
Come on, you're an actor.
Especially when you get older. Every man knows when you get older, man.
Come in.
I'm trying.
I mean, I think it's probably a young man's game.
Oh, for sure. It's got to be. It's got to be. But that's the problem, is they're having all these men age out, and
nobody else
coming in to replace. Yeah, so, again, I'm just putting it out there, fellas. If you are looking for some money right now, this is something you can step into and start collecting those paychecks. Just putting it out there. Why are you making that face? You have a scrunchy face going on.
It's just so dirty.
Hey, I'm just saying. It's available if you need it. 99.7 The Blitz. Hey, we've got your tickets for Ghost coming up here in about 5 minutes. We announced the show yesterday, Nationwide Arena, Monday, February 2nd. We're going to give you a chance to win those tickets. But before we do, it is Tuesday, which means we have to get to Taste Test Tuesday. And we have a very special Taste Test Tuesday today because we got a little drop-off at the end of last week. And, I love me a good chips and salsa, though.
Yes.
If you need a good snack, get yourself some chips and salsa. You get a good chips and salsa, be all right.
Agreed.
And Sauce Boss Gang, a Columbus-based women-owned hot sauce and seasoning company, has teamed up with Mary Haven for Heat with Heart limited edition salsa. And from what I understand, Mary Haven, an absolutely amazing place.
Oh, those guys are heroes. You talk about getting rehab for addiction and getting your life straight.
Hey, that's what the judge, I don't know if they still do, but the judge usually for a first-time offender, you get 3 days in Mary Haven.
For DUI.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go and you watch the movies of the people getting killed by drunk drivers and all of that.
You sound like, have you ever
I haven't, but I've heard about it firsthand from somebody who has.
Yes, I know a number of people myself who've spent some time at Mary Haven, and it was a decent experience.
And people come in who have been behind the wheel that killed someone, and they talk to them and tell them what they've been through because of it and that kind. But rehab and getting your life straight, they're heroes, man.
Habanero Heat Wave is the name of the salsa.
Ooh.
And finally, we have something that smells good.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we're taking a break. We're doing an easy one this week. After a few weeks we've been through, we're pumping the brakes.
Some of the stuff was hard to eat just based on the smell.
Absolutely. So again, Sauce Boss Gang teaming up with Mary Haven, Heat with a Heart, and this is their Habanero Heat Wave Salsa.
Yum.
Is this supposed to be super hot?
Well, habaneros are warm.
Yeah.
We're talking habanero.
It's not going to be cold.
Vibrant habanero carrot blend, electric jalapenos, sweet verde salsa with mild heat and lime.
Okay.
Is what they say.
Are we ready?
Uh-huh. What's the salsa?
It's got a kick. It's got a definite kick.
It does have a little heat to it, yeah.
It's good. I like it.
It's very good.
Yeah, I already done.
Oh, I want to put a little sour cream on this.
Nothing. Yeah. I get some back in the throat. One thing I'll say is I can taste the carrot, which I'm not a huge fan of.
You can see the
got
a decent amount of carrot in there.
Yeah. That would be the only thing I would say.
Okay. I do like it.
But all in all, yes, I would absolutely eat this salsa. It's chunky. It's got the bits in it.
This is good salsa.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a nice salty chip with it.
Yep.
What was the What's the name of the place that made the salsa?
The Sauce
local,
Boss,
right?
Sauce Boss Gang. Yep.
Sauce Boss Gang.
Sauce Boss Gang, a women-owned hot sauce and seasoning company.
And they're local.
Heat with a heart.
Applause for the ladies.
So this is what we have the habanero heat wave. They also have an electric jalapeno sweet verde salsa, which I love a verde salsa, so I might have to check that one out too. But yeah, and obviously this is for a good cause. So if you pick some of this up, you are going to be helping out Mary Haven. So you can get it at Sauce Boss. Let me find their website here. The Sauce Boss Gang website is where you can purchase this stuff. So yeah, definitely check it out now. I absolutely love this. Good job. And thank you, Mary Haven, for sure.
Matt texted in, he said, Mary Haven is amazing, but you have to be ready for it yourself. You have to want to, because no one can make you clean up unless you want it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can't help out anyone who doesn't want to be helped, for
Oh,
sure.
well, court system are going to try to force you, though, and it is
Right,
you're
yeah.
being forced. It's a decent place to spend a few days.
Right, absolutely. So, yeah, thank you again, Sauce Boss Gang and Mary Haven, and check out Habanero Heatwave and Electric Jalapeno available now. All right, let's give away some tickets.
It's the Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick.
Time is gone. It's the time. Time after time. Good times. Big time. Let's move on again.
Kelly over here cleaning her plate. Look at you. You get dessert. You cleaned your plate.
I'm looking at that jar over there.
I know, I want more.
Pass it my way.
Yeah, I want some more.
It's really good.
It is.
Okay. Yes, Ghost is going to be coming to Nationwide Arena Monday, February 2nd. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. But how about we save you some money? Get you a pair of tickets for the Skeletor World Tour 2026. Need a contestant right now to play Time War. Blitz, hi, who's this?
My name's Brian.
Brian, all right, Brian. You are going to play Time Warp against Kelly and I. Very simple. Thick has worked very diligently and very hard to put together an audio montage of 3 clips. It could be 3 clips from anything. TV, movies, music, commercials, news stories, jingles. Could be anything. Here's the deal, though. All 3 clips come from the same year. So after you hear the clips, we will give you the choice if you want to go first or second and guess the year as to which all these clips are from. Brandon, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Thick, let's hear that montage. Go the other way.
Man, me for anyhow, so I can kiss any time I want.
Okay.
I had really hard time hearing that.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
You need it again?
Yeah, let's do it one more time.
Why would you want to marry me for anyhow, so I can kiss any time I want?
Wow. All right.
All right.
Brandon, your choice, man. Do you want to go first or last on the guesses?
I'll go last.
He says last. Kelly, go ahead.
All right. The only thing I know on this is American Idol. So I'm going to go based off that. And I'm thinking that my husband and I watched the first few seasons together. So I'm going to say we were married in 2003. So I'm going to guess 2003.
Okay. All right. I, like you, only got American Idol. I know the song.
Right.
Wow. I just, for some reason, I'm totally blaming it. It's not. It's scoliosis rock. It's either Seether or
Do you want the title of the song?
Yeah, why not?
The Red.
The Red. That's right. Chevelle.
Yes.
Yeah, Chevelle.
And you didn't know the clip from the movie?
No, the only thing I can think of is Forrest Gump, the beginning of Forrest Gump.
Wait.
Is it like
My Girl? Is it My Girl?
Why would you want to marry me for anyhow, so I can kiss any time I want?
Oh, that is the
Kiss you anytime I want.
child's version of Reese Witherspoon right there. Standing on the beach in the storm.
I'll kiss you anytime I
Sweet
want.
Home Alabama.
Oh, right, when they were kids. Okay. I like that movie, actually.
And then they
You
said
have
it
a
again.
baby.
And then they said it
in a
again.
bar. Yes.
They said it again at the end of the movie.
That's right. That's right. Okay, Sweet Home Alabama, Chevelle, and American Idol. Like you, I'm just going off of Kelly Clarkson winning for the first time. I know I played Kelly Clarkson's single when the song came out. So I was in radio. It's been 26 years. I'm going to go 2001.
And what did you say, Kelly?
2003.
Okay.
All right, so you got the clues, Brandon. Sweet Home Alabama, the movie. Chevelle the Red is the song, and the credits, the opening theme to American Idol. Do you have a guess as to what year that was?
Me, I'm going to say 2001.
I said 2001. You can't go 2001.
Kelly-
That's the problem with picking last.
Okay.
All right. So it's going right in the middle.
Yep, we're a sandwich.
We got 01, 02, 03. Thick, what you got?
Chevelle's album and the movie Sweet Home Alabama and the very first season of American Idol all happened in the year 2002.
Very good.
Congratulations, man. You hit it right on the head. See, you're lucky I took 2001. Otherwise, I would have said 2002, and you'd have been stuck with 2001.
Really? I said 2003.
Yeah. Congratulations. We're going to get you a pair of Ghost tickets. You will be there, Nationwide Arena, Monday, February 2nd. You hang on 1 second.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
As the government teeters on the brink of a shutdown, President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth right now addressing an auditorium packed with several hundred of the nation's most seasoned military commanders summoned last minute from around the world. We're getting a little band play right now.
Yeah, I'm watching
right?
the TikTok. It's TikTok Live. This is what's going on right now.
Are they march? Is there people marching?
It's a camera at the back of the room, and all you see are the backs of there are a whole lot of bald military officials.
Yes,
I am looking at a whole bunch of bald head right now. But yeah, it's just a shot of the stage with all of them sitting there.
So nobody spoke or anything.
Oh, no,
yet.
Pete Hegseth already
just
spoke.
got off stage.
So I don't know if Donald Trump has spoken or if he is coming up next.
Well, what did
I don't
Pete
know.
say?
We missed it.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Well, I can tell you.
Oh, okay, please. Sorry.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sorry.
He basically was talking about the importance of the quote.
Wait, let me give you some background music. Go ahead.
He was talking about the importance of the warrior ethos, which is basically the spirit that makes combat units effective. He says, we must be prepared. Either we're ready to win or we are not. And he's basically said the speech today is about people and it's about culture and the need for the proper culture at the War Department. So he was talking about the importance of enforcing combat standards that keep troops lethal, as well as referencing new standards for grooming that include requirements for troops to remain clean-shaven. So I guess Donald Trump is up next with his own speech, and then they'll release the military generals and flag officers to return back home, some of whom flew from
across the world,
far, far away.
Yeah,
for a pep
to be
rally.
there.
Yeah.
Well, in what? Yeah, it is.
I'm glad that's all it is, man.
It's the very, very perfect example of. Couldn't this have been an email?
That's what I'm watching the comment section, and that's what everyone is saying. This could have been an email.
It is
World's
true.
most expensive Zoom call was the other. Was the other one?
Yeah. So I guess they are really just trying to psych up the troops and let's get it together and be a real military where we have standards and clean shaven faces.
Or that's all they want us to think it is.
Yeah. I've never seen one Navy SEAL without some tough ass face hair. Like, I don't know if the Navy SEALs are going to go hairless or shaveless.
We'll see.
Clean shaven.
We'll see. YouTube Music is rolling out a new feature through its... I didn't even know YouTube had YouTube Music, but the only reason I'm doing this is because I hate Spotify's AI DJ so much, and I listen to it almost every day. But I hate Listen, I think. This guy...
hate Listen.
He's an AI DJ. Let me see if I can just bring him up real quick here.
Now some 2020s music. Mark Ronson leading.
Mark Ronson. He Spotify DJ is supposed to curate a list for me. I don't even know who Mark Ronson is.
He does.
He's giving me okay, I don't care. I'm just saying it's supposed to be a curated list
for you, right?
For me, I have never once in my life listened to Mark Ronson. So I'm so
The
I hate
algorithm
listen.
comparing to what you listen to, and it's like, oh.
So then I skip, and he's like, I notice you're skipping a lot lately. Why don't you just tell me what you want me to play? It is
He's
pretty
frustrated
funny.
with you.
But he'll say things like, here's Blink 182, or...
oh, no.
I saw somebody say he can't pronounce psychostick. He pronounces it psychostic. So it is kind of a fun hate listen, but I guess YouTube Music is going to get into the AI DJ business. If you are interested and you have a YouTube Music subscription,
well, you know what?
You can check that out.
Good news for us. That means our jobs are safe for at least a little bit.
Yes, big time. And Axl Rose has teamed up with Sumerian to launch a brand new multi-volume graphic novel series called Axl Rose: Appetite for Destruction. Pre-orders are now live exclusively at SumerianComics.com, and it will ship in January. Now, apparently it is described here as a raw, neon noir fever dream. Part rock anthem, part cyberpunk prophecy. Okay. It's a world where rebellion isn't just an attitude, it's survival, man. The guy who helped co-create it said it's Axl like you've never seen him before. So,
okay, we've got raw Axl Rose. There's some raw Axl Rose for you.
So I think we've seen enough of Axl Rose. But anyway, if you're a big fan of Axl Rose, you can pre-order from SumerianComics.com. And again, it'll ship in January. And those are your three things.
That's how he's going to keep all the enemies at bay. He's going to have the people that are coming after him in this post-apocalyptic world, and then he's just going to start going. And they're going to be like, F this, and walk away. He's going to start waving the white flag. Just stop singing, Axl. That's all we care about. Hey, if you want, you can head out and celebrate International Podcast Day, because that's what today is. So, why don't you get a laugh in? Here's the deal. I am a fan of, some long-form interviews and getting inside information.
Yeah.
But I will also say this. I think there needs to be some stricter rules on rules and regulations for being allowed to have a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. There are way too many people who have podcasts.
And most of them are about as boring as it gets.
Oh, for sure. But I do enjoy the fact that if you have an interest of some sort, I guarantee there is a podcast out there for your interest where you can hear more information about it. Second story. This is quite interesting. I have no idea what's going on. But apparently, this is taking place across the country. If you're a fan of Haim, they're on their I Quit tour right now. And apparently, there is an issue going on. Take a listen to one fan and what she had to say.
Okay, so I'm getting kind of a lot of comments like this. I heard Milwaukee was bad, Seattle was bad. So I'm starting to wonder, why is there a farter at every Haim show? One, is it Haim themselves? Or two, do they have fart spray going through the air conditioner or what? Why is this happening? And allegedly the entire GA section in Dallas smelt this. I thought it was an isolated incident near me and my friend. We were literally trying to figure out who we thought it was, and we thought they were right in front of us. But allegedly everyone else smelt it too, so I'm starting to think this is a broader issue. So if anyone has any insight, let me know.
I don't know what's going on.
Was Gore opening up?
Right. Dallas, New York, Seattle. People all over the internet are talking about this tour, and just about every show has had some sort of stench going on.
Maybe it's that assistant school teacher that we talked about last week.
Oh, that was spraying fart spray in the AC units. I don't know, but people are not sure what's going on. Is it part of the experience? Are they pumping it through the system? Are they trying to have a 4D concert? Where you go to the movie and the seat shakes.
Right.
They put smells and everything into it.
But why that smell?
I don't know. So if you're going to a Haim show, just be prepared. Be prepared for Mr. Poopy Pants. That's all I'm saying. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. Little tidbits you get to take with you throughout the day. Like, did you know for almost all the 1800s, maps of Africa had a mountain range called the Mountains of Kong.
Kong?
Yeah, Kong. Which didn't actually exist. They still show up once in a while on modern maps. In fact, an atlas from 1995 even has them in it. Mountains of Kong. Yeah. The first Nintendo game ever developed in Africa was Donald Duck Going Quackers for Nintendo 64.
Going Quackers was developed?
Going Quackers was developed in Africa. It was actually created in Morocco. Yeah.
That's what they're known for.
Yeah, that's right. Jim Carrey had the chance to play Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean.
That would have been very different.
Yes, but he turned it down because it conflicted with his filming schedule for Bruce Almighty.
Well,
for some reason,
Bruce Almighty was great.
For some reason, I think thought Bruce Almighty was older than the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but
time just flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, Bruce Almighty's a good one, though. The most abused Social Security number ever has been used in fraud by at least 40,000 different people, and it belonged to a secretary at a wallet company. Here's the deal. In 1938, Social Security cards were new, and the secretary's boss wanted people to see how they looked in a wallet. So every one of their wallets they sold came with a sample Social Security card inside.
The same number?
With her number.
Her number?
Her number on the Social Security card. Yeah.
Hey, you weren't really worried about scams and fraud then, right?
No, but obviously ever since then, it has taken off, and that Social Security number has been used 40,000 different times in scams. And finally, here's one you can tell your diabetic uncle about. The urine of a diabetic contains so much sugar that it can be purified and made into high-end single malt whiskey.
I mean, wow. Come on. That's crazy, man.
Do you save a bunch of money and just start collecting Uncle Jimmy's pee-pee?
No.
Put it through the purification process, get yourself some high-end single malt whiskey?
No, I do not.
I'm going to have to ask my buddy JD, who I did the whiskey podcast with, and see if maybe they want to try this out. See if he's down for it. I mean, give it a try.
What year is it?
Yeah, right? Well, I guess it would depend on what year Uncle Jimmy was born,
Right.
you know. Is this a 1956 single malt?
I mean, when did you get the sample?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it would be from the sample,
Right,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
All right. There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Tuesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.